Why is the president afraid of opposition? Why is he intent on destabilizing and destroying Labour Party? PDP is gone.
That is false.
Seyi Makinde over the weekend said it before, repeated it just this weekend, that he sat at a meeting with the president and the FCT minister, where the FCT minister promised the president to hold down PDP for him, and we have seen that result.
And what he said
is under serious,
attack.
What
he says is corroborated by what? You see, let me tell you how
the president never denied it.
Oh, no.
Wike never denied it.
No. Wike denied it. But let me tell you, from my discipline of law, from my discipline of law, to be honest, evidence one and inference. Inference is key because it forms part of what talked about the mainstream or mental.
Why is the president afraid of
the
opposition?
President is not. You say ask that question and you went into some of those. I will never be that person in answering question. I will assume when an allegation is made without clarifying it.
Why is the president afraid of opposition?
The answer is the president is not afraid of opposition.
Why the president want to make sure there is no free, fair, credible elections in 2027?
If I ask you to provide evidence, we don't have any. It's all conjecture. Or if I push you further, you will say now somebody said.
Conjecture that Labour Party is destabilized, that PDP is destabilized, that ADC, there's a guy now, there's a strong rumor flying around that they want to use INEC to recognize some renegade ADC person to say he's the chairman. What is that rumor?
Let me tell you, let me ask you. Of course. Why is he afraid? I say he's not afraid. Then you provided by Seyi Makinde's story. While I was debunking it, you said let us not go there. Why is he afraid? So in other words, you are trying to push an opinion. Unfortunately, if that's the last question we have, we are finished.
It's not the last question.
Because the president is not afraid. And you could see the kind of popularity of the president that has brought these governors. If you say it is Labour Party. So when they were having problems, Peter Obi refused to go there and settle the case. Including when Ken Okonkwo said Peter Obi is not a leader. You are not aware of that? When PDP started all those well, where is Atiku? What role has he played? In APC, whenever there is going to be a crisis, he will step. The leader has to step in. You can't sit somewhere your inability to resolve your issue. So then you now label the government.
The problems that is externally motivated.
How is it externally motivated? Who? Anybody from APC went to their party?
Okay, let's.
Nigeria is a country of allegation.
let's.
When you ask them provide evidence, you go explain tire. They're not going to provide evidence.
Let's round up, Daniel. Now, let's assume president wins. Let's even assume that everything ends 2027. The president leaves and then you're out of job. If historians, just hold on.
How can I hold up? You make an allegation,
it's out of job. Scenario. I'm just speaking scenario. No, you can't be out of job. You are a seasoned professional.
So
you have a second address. You have a second address. Definitely.
Are we not in
this a seriously appointed?
Where are we now?
Your law firm.
Okay.
Highly, in a posh neighborhood and all of that. Now, here's the question. Historians are going to write about these times. In a few years. I write books on government.
Yeah.
And they're going to write about your role because you are a major face of this administration. Are you sure of your place in the history books? Are you happy of your place in the history books on these times?
I have a feeling.
Yes.
If sentiment is thrown away and objectivity is brought to bear, which usually often happens when the music ends, I'm going to run in history as one of the best spokesman Nigeria has ever had.
Wow.
Because the nature, duty, and job description of a spokesman is to market his product.
Brilliant. What line would the president or the administration cross for you personally that you will throw in the towel and say, I can't deal with this?
If the president turns his back from the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that's the very reason for which the entire nation exists.
Are you sure he's not done that in the last 3 years?
He has not.
The impeachment of the governor in the suspension of Governor Fubara in Rivers State.
You even started by saying impeachment.
That was a misstatement, and I corrected myself quickly.
And
the suspension of Governor Fubara, was that not a breach of the Constitution?
No, it was not. It has been argued. They even went to court.
Supreme Court.
Yes, and what did the Supreme Court say?
Yes, they said the Supreme Court made him. They coronated him a monarch. Invariably.
That's you. So you as Supreme Court should sit down and talk. What I'm saying is we have not violated the provision of the Constitution. Nigeria is a country of people, for the lack of evidence, they push allegation. I know the sentiment you're drawing is, for example, most of what we discuss now, social media. You refuse to agree with me when I say it has influence on mainstream. Have you not noticed most television houses, when they come and they say stories trending, what are they talking about? The things that are on social media, most of them are not verified. And now it has get to a point, a news item, they will be calling bloggers, Linda and KG and the rest. This is the unfortunate situation as a country we have come to, and it is building up hate, vitriol, because people look at revenue, clickbait, and all of these things in social media.
You know me personally, and you know SYMFONI. We're a serious media platform.
Not you.
Of course I know.
Not you.
Of course I know. We're a serious media platform. We don't pander to junk on social media. Not at all. We've talked here for over almost 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Solid facts, not nonsense on whatever,
And let me even tell you, still along the line.
Yes.
All of your years as a seasoned journalist and veteran, highly respected for that matter, you know how you recruited journalists to your work in various organizations that you work with. You know they had to have a discipline in that. You know the etiquettes. You know all of that, and you observe it strictly and punish people who violate that. In the last 5-10 years in Nigeria, most of the people that are working in media houses as front runner and image of those organizations have zero training in journalism.
I could even dial back longer than 5-10 years. The standards are falling. That's acceptable. No.
And they have now become modern.
Fair critic, we take it.
Even abusing veterans in the field.
Yeah, very true. Very true. As we round up now, what's your own personal outlook? 2027, would you contest for election?
No, I don't have interest to contest because
that's why some Nigerians are actually worried about you, because you have very brilliant, profile and a bright prospect.
I contested in the past for Senate at the primaries, but I do not have any plan whatsoever to contest because I am consumed by the need to support in pushing the cause of the president. The things he has started, we need it consolidated. And so whatever I can do, even if tomorrow morning I wake up, I'm not on this job, mark it and you can visit back, I will still say that the president has a better agenda than the people I see now, except a different person comes out somewhere, like a clap of thunder out of a blue sky. But these ones that are around, none of them have profiled a better idea. And with the credential of the president, because when I supported Atiku at the time, I was saying Atiku was a more qualified person because at least he served as vice president, and the highest qualification of Ashwaji was governor. Now he's a president. So, but by God's grace, look at Ashwaji's disposition in the past 3-4 years. Has he ever confronted people and talked very unreasonable to Nigerians? That is what he taught us. You have to show empathy. And my former principal, Atiku, in the past 3 years, tell me a particular role he played at a given instance when Nigerians are going through pain that suggests he not only cares for them but work towards that.
Please, you have to get Atiku's spokesperson to come and defend you.
No. But when I'm saying whenever anybody that is looking for my principal's job,
you are a spokesperson, so you should actually
anybody that is looking for my principal's job,
Nigerians will determine which of them is the best, for the job.
Sure, I agree. And Nigerians are happy with what President Bwala Tinubu is doing, given the circumstances.
Daniel Bwala, it's been such a wonderful time having this conversation with you. And I'm sure we'll do this regularly.
Anytime.
We'll do this regularly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.